Alright. Um, so today we're doing some more Minecraft. Um, I've been on a Minecraft binge recently, and that's just been my thing today. So, yeah. Alright. Let me get some things set up and I'll, be ready to play Minecraft. Okay. I think that's all. Alright. So, hope it's not too loud. Hope I'm loud enough. So yeah. Today we're making a room for a friend. And we're just gonna be working on that and some other things today. So, I'm excited. Hope everything is going good today. I did forget to eat a bit today, so that sucks. But I'll eat after stream. I'll eat after the stream. So, we got that smelting. And we're gonna get more coal for the smelting. So yeah, blue. I wonder. Let's see. We could do right here, but it needs to be correct. The fuck? Okay, I'll figure that out later. Okay. I'm gonna put the terracotta away and then we're gonna go over to the oh god, what is it called? The quarry. So there's that. Let's grab this. And let's get on our way. So today is a weird day for me. I don't know. I just feel tired. Mentally, just tired. Physically, I'm fine. Nothing's wrong, I'm just tired. I don't know what the cause of that is, you know? There's It's not like I can point to something and be like, oh yeah, this is why I'm tired, but you know, we'll figure it out. Sometimes there is no reason to have an answer, like there is no answer. And that's kind of like upsetting in a way. So, yeah. Because I need answers to a lot of things. A lot of the answers that I need is just not there. And that's what's kind of scary. Is that you kind of just have to figure out things as you go. I mean, that's what I did with streaming, you know? I figured it out. Like, obviously I watched some, like, YouTube stuff to help me figure it out, but I still was doing it on my own. I didn't have someone there to, you know, teach me the ropes and get me into the game, you know? I had to figure it out, and you can see that on my channel, is that it is quite literally a process. And I go through back and forth on and off with ideas and things, and I bounce shit around, and it's just, I don't know, it's a whole process, and I'm trying to constantly improve, and I don't know what I'm doing right now, but I just want to be, like, get some stuff out there. You know, I just want to get some things out there. This Minecraft world is pretty beautiful. It's really beautiful. I don't know. Life has been picking up, though. I've been exercising, I've been eating better. And I've been trying to keep myself hydrated as much as I can. I plan to make some spaghetti tonight. Here around like 9 my time. Yeah, meals are hard for me. Eating in general is difficult for me. And that's what's so, like, upsetting about it, is that it's so difficult to keep myself just, like, fed. You know? I added a buff mechanic when it comes to, the horns, you know? I added buffs to them. So now they give buffs. Which is really cool. I think it's really cool. It took me about an hour and a half to get everything settled. And there is, it applies to everyone in a 12 block radius. So that's cool. I need dirt. But no, I've been doing a lot better. I've been making progress, making moves, and I'm kind of proud of myself, in a way. At the end of the day, really, all we can do is the best we can. It's always do your best. I thought about attempting the 404 challenge recently. I don't necessarily know how that's gonna go, but I'll try to make a video out of it. I'm not entirely sure how that's gonna go, but I'm hoping it'll be fun and enjoyable process. I just need to find a good video editing software, you know? If anyone knows of a good video editing software that's free, because I can't spend money on it, because I don't make money right now, because I'm gonna be attending school here come fall. But if anyone knows of a decent, you know, video editing software, please let me know, because I need one badly. I have a photo editor, and it works wonders for me, and I like making pixel art on there and stuff, so that's fun. But I need to make videos, I need a software. And I don't know how much I'm willing to put the effort in. Because that's what it really boils down to, is the motivation and the effort to put into these things, you know? I think that looks good. Time to sleep. Yeah, I don't know. All I've been doing is playing Minecraft, playing The Strongest Battlegrounds, and playing Midnight Racing Tokyo. So that's all I've really been doing. Is playing those 3 games, mainly Minecraft, and it's been fun. To me, it doesn't feel like a waste of time because it's healing. It keeps me steady. And you know what? That's totally worth it. I actually haven't gotten a video editing software yet. I haven't got that yet. And that's why I'm asking. Because I need one desperately. Any decent video editing software. I could go to one of those websites and you know, sail the seven seas. But I'd rather get something from the source instead of, like, you know, pirated copies of software. That's why I got GIMP. I mean, GIMP is pretty good, for, like, photos and stuff. I use it for my art and things like that. So, there is that, but, yeah. Yeah. I need more dirt. The only thing I've ever done to that to some anime my friend made me watch some music, K-pop and Demon Hunters. Yeah. I'm hoping in the future I can get some whatchamacallit, get like a 3D model of my character, you know? I would kill for a 3D model. Why does this guy... What the fuck? Who put these here? The fuck are we doing? Okay. You know what? That's fine. I'm fine. I need to actually place this underneath it. And I'll move it later. I try not to do those things for the most part, though. I do not like the company of like Crunchyroll or Too Broke to a Full or the official song. Yeah, so I remember a while ago there was some drama involving Crunchyroll people, and it was basically like, I don't know how to describe it. It was basically just like they weren't paying their voice actors, like their English voice actors, a fair wage. So they just started to like rebel and stuff. I remember something similar to that. Yeah, I don't really remember much of that drama, but I remember it being kind of heated, and people were divided on the internet, being like, well, Crunchyroll should be paying their, you know, voice actors fair, and then there's like, you know, other people who were like, oh, if you don't like the job, don't be in it. Why, hello? Yo, soldier, hey, how's it going? How are you? How's it going? Yeah, but then it has that, you know, the CapCut has that, whatchamacallit, the watermark. Not the watermark, but the ending. You know? He makes decent videos and get 2 views, albeit that most of his stuff is that I'm not interested in. I mean, that's fair. I'm doing fine, just sitting as always. You know, I could be really weird right now and be like, what you sitting on? You know, like a creep. You know, it's like, what are you wearing? Fucking wow. Like, bro, I don't know. But no, what have you been doing, soldier? What have you been doing? Oh god. Fuck, what was I doing? Right. Wood. Do I not have oak logs? Okay, thank god. Thank god. That's a way to start, but alright. Yeah. Yeah. I could totally see that. I mean, yeah, it is a weird way to start a conversation. It's like, I just sat down. What the who starts a conversation like that, you know? Big window there. Wall here. And a window or 2 here. Well, I was just playing some Gmod before switching to Minecraft. Hey, that's nice. That sounds fun. Yeah, play Minecraft with me. I mean, like, in the sense of, you know, play alongside. I need birch. Birchwood. But no, yeah, no, everything's just been a lot better. I'm used to weird starts, mostly from my bestie. That's fair. Trying to think on what I'm going to need. I need birch planks, and I need to start planting some trees. I'll bone meal them. But let's get the floor. Oh, it's turning night. Hee hee, haha, hoo hoo. Alright, let's go. Wait until it touches the horizon. Yep. Oh, soldier. Basically, I added buffs to goat horns now. So, they give you, buffs whenever you, blow the horn. It is kind of spammable, but I'm trying to balance it around the fact that it is kind of spammable. You get resistance 1 for 10 seconds, or is it resistance 2? Yeah, it's just resistance 1. And then you get regen 2 for 6 seconds, and then you get health boost for 35 seconds along with glowing effects just so we know who is affected by it, you know? Yeah, I always thought it was weird that goat horns are kind of like a novelty item. It's like, oh, cool, I can, you know, let people know, you know, like that I'm on my way to them, right? Because it has a very long radius to hear. Like, you can hear it from a lot of blocks away. But I've been, I wanted to give it a actual purpose rather than just be like, okay, this is a gimmick, you know? So I gave it a purpose, and I'm trying to balance it right now. And it's kind of difficult to balance it because I have nothing like a frame of reference, you know? Oh, geez. Yeah. I've been wanting to play the finals with some people, but to be honest, I have no motivation to do that, really. The finals is a chaotic game. Yeah, that's a way to balance. Wish could save for this copper and netherite. Yeah, I'm still coping on those two. Tell me about it, man. Netherite is just a tiny buff above diamond. Like, I say tiny, but like what I mean is like it really does barely anything. You get the same amount of armor points, but you get the armor toughness and knockback resistance. That's about it. Over diamond, and you're going through such triumph and problems to get netherite gear that you're only getting durability increase of like 12 to 14%, right? In copper's just non-existent in the cycle. Netherite is just a, here, I'm gonna flex, you know, I'm gonna flex my armor, my tools. That's how I see netherite. Right. Gee willikers, I am so, my ADHD, bro. It's so severe. Yeah, copper just exists. It just exists with no purpose. Menacingly. But no, I feel you. It's rough. It's actually quite disappointing that they didn't do more with copper or, you know, any of the other things. Let me dig out the middle here. Oh, Jesus. Just so I know where the rail line's going to be in this garden. Yeah, copper just kind of fucking exists. And I wish they would actually rebalance the, items, you know, like the progression system to fit copper, you know, into it, but they're not gonna do that because that's too risky of a move. Granted, it wouldn't be the first time that they did that shit, you know, where they just pulled the plug on an entirely stable, fine system and replace it with a new one. Cough, cough, the combat update. So like genuinely, I don't know. Ooh, big tree. Big tree. Tall tree. No, I don't know. It's not the end of the world, to be honest. This is gonna be a beautiful garden, too. I've been making a lot of gardens recently. Because they're just so pretty. Why they don't, I don't know, I just add a fucking flashbang on another massive billion. Perfect balance. Yeah, if you get hit, you just toss a flashbang. Call that shit martyrdom. Going back to COD days. Oh, a friend messaged me. Let me read this message that I got real quick. It won't be super long. I just gotta make sure I'm protected. So I'm just gonna... Alright. Alright, I just got a very heartfelt message from a friend, and I'm not gonna say anything about what it said, but it was very nice to hear back from them. It's an old friend that I used to like play the finals and do all that stuff with, you know? Like the finals. I even played with them on my Minecraft server. Ooh, big tree. But you know, I've just been missing them because I thought of them today. And I was like, I should reach out. You know, I should check in and see how they're doing. And I'm glad I did, because I hope they and I can kind of like be friends, like tight knit again. Because he was cool. He was a cool guy. I had no problems with him. Yeah. Yeah, they used to play on the server, but they kind of got bored of Minecraft in general, which, like, I don't blame them. I wish I had more people to, like, invite and play Minecraft with, you know, on my server, but I just don't. You know, I just don't have that group of people to invite and be like, hey, here's this server, you know? And I try to invite as many people as I can, but I don't want to be like super annoying about it in like the Discord servers, right? I don't want to be like, come join every day, you know? I don't want to be annoying. And that's just the kicker, so. Let me check something real quick. Okay. But yeah. I don't know, I've just been sometimes being shy and overthinking things does hit hard when it comes to calling friends. Hell, it even happens to me. Yeah, I'm irrationally shy. I am irrationally shy of a person. And it's like I struggle going outside. I think I might be I think the term is agoraphobic or something like that. I think I might be agoraphobic, but I'm not sure. I'm not entirely certain on things like that. All I know is that I'm schizophrenic, I have ADHD, I have bipolar, and everyone around me suspects me of autism. So that's cool. So yeah. I'm just happy to hear from them again, to be honest. I was worried that I've grown too distant from them, that we couldn't be friends again. And that worried me, because I've been thinking about them recently. I just haven't really had the urge until today to reach out. And on the point of being shy, I am very shy. It's why I don't use a face cam, you know? It's not just a, you know, whatchamacallit, it's not a... It's not a fashion choice. It is a, I don't feel comfortable with this, so let's make it cool, you know? Let's make a character that's cool. That is gonna be my stand-in, you know? It's like me. It's the me I want to be. So, I need wood, oak wood. I need wood, oak wood. Where do I go for that? This is a dark oak forest. That's a jungle. That's a sparse jungle. There is a forest northwest of me. Birch forest. This world, I swear to God, is filled to the brim of birch forest. Like, look at this. All through here too, over here, and all up in here, and then up here too. Oh, and there's some birch like stuff over here too. Like, there's just so much birch. To be honest, if I ever make a video, I wouldn't even facecam, because if one day I get suddenly people to watch me, I'd rather stay anonymous. Or whatever it's called. Yeah, it's called anonymous. And it's spelt like this. And if that is correct, it's English is hard for me, and it's my native language. Okay, English is stupid. It is stupid. You look stupid. But yeah. I just need more bone meal. And I don't want to chop down any of these trees. I guess I have no choice but to go up northwest. Because that's the... Or, actually... Okay, so if I go through this river... Let me gather some wood. Yeah, no, I knew what you meant, hun. I knew what you meant. Do I not have a crafting? Yeah, I don't have a crafting table. Okay, and then we make a boat. Hey, that's awesome. I feel like when learning a language, listening and like understanding is a lot easier than speaking and pronunciation, because there's a lot more like thought process when you have to like dissect your own words, you know? Like there's a lot more thought that has to go into when you're speaking a language rather than being like, okay, I can dissect what they said into my language. You know, like I can be like, okay, so this person said hello and like, how are you in English or things like that. So that's how my brain works. I tried to learn a language, but I kind of gave up on it because my brain is too broken right now. I'm a broken shell. I'm a broken girl. Yeah, there's a forest here. Yeah. Oh, for sure. Believe me, I sound like a dead horse when I try to speak the language that I was learning, but then I, again, gave up on it. Because like I said, I'm still trying to figure out my place right now. I'm still trying to figure out what I'm doing with myself. And what I want to do is streaming while I get into school. So I'm going to try to stream more often, full time. Not daily, but I'll try to keep like a simple schedule and stick to it. Hopefully it doesn't fall apart like the last few times I tried to do streaming like on a schedule. But I'm better now, so I feel like I could do that, you know? Like me, I want to learn to speak Russian. However, I only remember how to swear in Russian. Same! I was trying to learn Russian. But I gave up on it because again, yeah, we know. But, you know, I was trying to learn Russian. Because I love the language. It just sounds beautiful to me. Like, a lot of people say, oh, French is a love language. It's so beautiful. And I'm like, I don't think French is that beautiful. I think Russian is beautiful. I think Russian, just the speaking language, oh, it's so great. Learning a new language, to me, takes a lot of mental fortitude. Like, it takes a lot to just learn a new language, out of me. So, I don't know. It was really hard for me. French language is just funny to me, TBH. Yeah. When I listen to, like, a French accent or just, like, the French language, I'm like... It just sounds to me, like, so... raw. Like, it just sounds like you're trying to contort your throat different ways. I'm thinking, soon, I don't know when, but soon, trademark, I'll be, spending, what is it called? Spending time on basically working on the goat horn buffs. I'm planning to get different buffs on different goat horns, but right now every goat horn does the same buff, so I'm planning to work on that soon. Alright, my game volume is all the way down. There you go. Alright, now you can hear the game much better. Like, you can't expect me to take seriously when you say I just start smiling like Yeah. I know what you mean. French is just an interesting language to, like, hear. It's kind of coarse on my ears. I don't know. It just, whenever I hear someone speaking French, I'm just like, it hurts my ears a bit. And then that's just not to anyone's fault. It's just how the language is to me, how it sounds. And I think that's part of the tism, is just like, to me, French just sounds so coarse and so like you're straining your throat. Yeah. More apples, so I can make golden apples. Give me that apple. I need to put away some stuff. I wonder where the term, like, seeing red comes from, you know? I really wonder where that term comes from. I swear to God, I thought you were holding a doom weapon at the moment I saw the crossbow. Yeah. Yeah. No, it's just a charged up crossbow ready to fire at any second. But then it takes a while to charge back up. Yeah. I don't know. A lot of the time I prefer crossbows over like standard bows, because if we're comparing damage based off the just raw flat damage, like compared to a fully charged crossbow to a fully charged you know, bow, the crossbow comes out on top doing more damage, which like we can definitely see that if I get one of the crossbows from my house, compare it with an actual bow. But that's the last time I checked, was crossbows did more damage. But bows, since it's a bit older, has more enchantments to customize your bow, while crossbows have the ability to fire in an AoE effect, like with firework charges and all that. And plus, it has better arrow economy, in my opinion. Like, especially with the piercing enchantment, it's really just like cool, because then you can hit not only multiple mobs at once, but if I hit this mob, if I can actually aim, if I can hit this mob, I can still pick up the arrow, and if the arrow does go through more people, it'll do more damage over like crowds of people. So I like crossbows, but bows are still good. Yeah, last time I checked, crossbows did more damage, but bows are easier to use. They both have their drawbacks. Like, you can pop someone instantly with a, you know, crossbow, but the problem is if you don't have the quick charge enchantment, it becomes kind of cumbersome to use the crossbow. Especially if you're like fighting in PvP, you know? Like, I don't do PvP, but I've seen PvP. And crossbows are not favored over bows. At least not all the time. Crossbows, in my opinion, encourage a hit and run mechanic. You hit someone with your bow, you make distance, and then you charge up your bow again, and then you can rinse and repeat. It's like the shotgun of Minecraft. You know, it's literally the shotgun of Minecraft, because you can, you know, play the peek and poke tactic that most shotguns in like Call of Duty, you know, the finals, things like that. You can pick and poke around corners. Bows kind of do not let you do that in the same extent. They are more sustained fire, like constant stream of arrows. So there's that. Even if it would be useful in specific situations, I think in PvP it's hella useful. I mean, it's not favored all the time over the bow, because the bow is just more consistent, you know? The crossbow does take some, like, time getting used to. Even though, in my opinion, Minecraft PvP is going against the most inspired that can somehow trap you with Obsidian in seconds. And the reason why I don't do PvP in modern Minecraft is because it's just a meta. It's Elytra, Maze, fucking, you know, totem stacking, fucking, you know, what is it called? What is it called? The nether, the star thing that explodes on obsidian. The thing that the dragon uses to heal itself. Those things. It's that type of meta PvP. There is no freeform. It's just meta. And I hate that. I really do hate that. At least with the mods that I have on my server, everything is viable. Like, axes are actually weaker than swords. Swords is the meta, but axes still are useful. Bows are still useful. Crossbows are still useful. Even with this parry mechanic that I have, shields are objectively better. Shields are objectively better than having the parry mechanic be your, you know, saving grace. But I prefer the parry mechanic because it makes me feel kind of badass. It's like, especially when I flick around and parry a creeper explosion. God, it makes me feel like I'm the best player in the fucking world. Everything is pretty much useful. Everything has a purpose with this mod pack. Well, we don't have the Copper Age update on this server. We don't have the Copper Age yet. I'm planning to update the server, but I don't know how I feel about that. I kind of want this to just stay here, but also it would be nice to have copper tools and all that, even though they're gonna be useless. But definitely have like all the copper blocks too, you know? All those new lanterns and light sources and chains and all that fancy stuff. It would be so nice. It would be so cool. It would be so awesome. Yeah. I mean, the biggest change that a lot of people notice is, one, the way food stacks. Obviously, carrots and stuff don't normally stack to 5, but that's to balance out the, you know, instant eating mechanic. So people can't just spam it in a pinch. You actually have to be, like, kind of, like, coordinated with your, inventory and how you use that space, you know? I generally have 5 or 4 pieces of bread or any food in the middle. So I can just press 5 on my keyboard and just, you know, eat. Or if I want to swap something out, you know, I can just press 5 like that. And it'll swap places. So, but the biggest thing is that all food items, there is still kind of partially, sort of, a meta, but since food eats instantly, It's basically whatever you can get your hands on, basically. That's what it boils down to, is like, what can you get your hands on? And pumpkin pie is really cool. What about enchanting golden apples, though? There's something different with those stack and eating. So enchanted golden apples, and just golden apples in general, all food items stack to 5. So, that includes like rotten flesh, spider eyes, anything that you can eat is now stacking to 5. So, yeah. I'm only farming melon because I need glistening melons. Which, granted, instant health potions are not that super useful because food already heals you instantly, so the only good thing about instant health potions is the lingering variant, where it heals you over time. Oh, and potions. They are actually more useful and more fun to use because they don't last like, you know, a short pleasure. So, like potions, they can stack up to 5. The data pack that I downloaded said up to 16, but I think something is tweaking with my food item stacking. That is making it stack only to 5, but it's better than being unstackable, so. The way you eat spider eye, though, that should make... Yeah, no one eats spider eye, but the mod basically is like, if you can eat it, then it'll be modified, you know? If you can eat it, rotten flesh, spider eyes, it'll be stacking to 5. And so, like, look at these potions. Not only are they stronger, but they're also, like, they give you better information, like speed 3 for 1 minute and 30 seconds. Turtle Master potions, you know, resistance 3 is 1 minute and 20 seconds. So everything lasts a bit longer. It's actually kind of balanced because in normal Minecraft, everything is like, oh, it's like to be honest, it's like an orgasm, you know, it's like short-lived pleasure, right? 20 seconds of glory for, you know, like a resistance 3 potion, or fucking, oh, I get 45 seconds of night vision. Great. So, like, they are stronger. And they last a bit longer, so you can actually, like, feel the benefits of those potions, rather than it, like I said, it being like an orgasm, a short-lived pleasure. Gold. Damn. There is sometimes with the friends that I play on this server with, they have a difficult time trying not to eat rotten flesh. Oh, and since, here's something, hunger, you know how, like, husks or rotten flesh give you the hunger effect? Well, that's no more, because since there's no hunger bar, then there's no need to have the hunger effect. So what it does now is give you poison. It's an interesting change, but I fuck with it because it's like these mobs that, or like these food items or mobs that give you hunger effect, they still are dangerous to be around, rather than just being like subjugated to like you know, a decent food source, or what is it called, a, you know, just like harmless mob like the husks. Those guys give you hunger, but now they give you poison effect, like, you know, cave spiders. So yeah, which reminds me, I need to start making potions, because there's an upcoming fight that I want to do. I need to Google something real quick. Is the wither, able to take... Okay, so the wither does not take poison damage. The wither does not take poison damage. I'm still gonna make some poison potions for raids, which that's what I think I'm gonna do, is I'm gonna do a raid. And we'll do a... Where's a tier 1 raid? There it is. Just because I don't want to get my shit rocked completely. You know, I like to hear other people's opinion, and I kind of want to ask, what do you think about the enchantment table? The enchantment table, okay, so the enchantment table, my opinion on it is, I feel like when when the meta of Minecraft is to do trader halls, you know, with villagers, which I don't like doing because I feel bad for the villagers. Weird, I know, but like, I just don't. That's why I'm making a village, you know, over, you know, north here. That's what I'm doing. I'm making a village for them to actually live in and, you know, thrive in, rather than, you know, lock them up in 1 by 1, you know, by 2. Like, I don't like doing that. I hate doing that. And I don't really like it myself. But I don't mind if other people do it. If that's how they want to get enchantments, that's how they get enchantments. But my opinion is, I think when it comes to trader halls, the enchantment table gets overshined by trader halls, because then you can get that specific enchantment at any time, you know, through just cycling the, you know, thing. I still do the default enchantments because I like gambling, but I think enchantment tables need to... I think enchantment tables need to have a... like... a few more, like, what is it called? Oh my god, I'm forgetting the word. Exclusive enchantments. Just like how you can only get mending from villagers, right? I wish like you could get either A, I wish you could get any enchantment from the enchantment table, or nerf trader halls just a little bit, because by giving enchantments to both sides, so like you can still trade with villagers, but you can also get, you know, be like need to enchant via the enchantment table, right? Like I wish there was like that middle ground where it's like either both of them you can get all enchantments, or they both have like exclusives, right? So that's my opinion. I don't necessarily like it. I don't like trader halls. They feel inhumane to me and problematic just to build. It's really annoying and I don't like it. What was I doing? What was I doing? What the fuck was I doing? Right, okay, setting up for a raid. So I will be taking some regeneration potions. Some regeneration. Couple speed. And then, how do I make a slowness potion? How do I do that? Oh boy, let me look. How to make a slowness potion. Fermented spider eye into a swiftness. Okay. So, swiftness and then fermented spider eye. How do I get a fermented spider eye? To be honest, I always saw trading as a way to get item, but not throwing yourself in danger or whatsoever. I mean, with like most items, yeah, I agree with that. Like with most items, it's a good way of getting, you know, like things without having to go into danger, but those trader halls, I just feel like you're cheating yourself out of the experience, right? Trader halls to me just feels like, oh yeah, you're like hurting your own experience because you're trying to get the exact enchantment and have them locked up. I don't know. It just feels wrong to me. It does not feel like the right Minecraft. There is no right way or wrong way to play Minecraft, but I just personally do not like trader halls. I do not like how busted they are and guarantee you an enchantment once you secured that enchantment. I feel like these, and this is another thing. This is another thing that I hate so bad, so fucking bad, is, how do I make a spider? Oh, okay. Brown, sugar, okay. Cool. It just feels wrong. Just like, it feels like it's overshadowing enchantments in general. We'll probably get rid of the meta stuff from trading. That would help balance mending. Yeah. Believe me, mending. I fucking hate mending with a passion because it breaks that cycle of, oh, let me, you know, get some good gear so I can farm more good gear in case this tool breaks. But when you apply mending to a diamond or netherite pickaxe, it's like, okay, this tool will effectively be immortal. So therefore, I don't have to go explore and get more. It basically cuts you off from exploring the game more. Like, it might be tedious to explore, and some people might find that to be tedious, but I feel like that's a core part of Minecraft, is exploring, building, and, you know, telling your own story, rather than, how do I min-max this? Right? Like, that's just my opinion. What was I doing? Fermented spider eye. Brown mushroom. And... sugar. Do I not have sugar? Fuck. Where's sugar? I genuinely hate mending with a passion. It's why I don't like adding it to my tools, because it feels like I'm cheating myself out of the experience. And it's okay if people want to use mending. I'm not saying people don't use mending, like shouldn't use mending, but to me it just feels like I'm cheating myself out of an experience, and that feels weird, you know? So, okay, spider eye, brown mushroom, and sugar. I need bottles. Okay. Yeah, I love brewing, especially with this, whatchamacallit, data pack installed. It feels better. It feels like potions are more impactful in fights, and just, like, keeping my, you know, skin alive. Okay. I need to get more blaze rods. Sorry if I'm not talking that much anymore. I'm kind of getting mentally just drained. It's also really nice to just listen to the ambient soundtrack by the amazing Retrovex Ambient. This is gonna suck. Alright. I guess we go to a village and pick up some fights. You know, start a fight with people. I'm gonna need more food. I'm gonna grab some pumpkin pies. I'm gonna have that be my first food. Okay. Where's a village? Oh, here. Cool. I'll, go up there. Do a raid. And I gotta travel through the night, so there's that. That's fun. What's y'all's favorite soda, if you like soda? Just what's y'all's favorite drink? Because I know some people don't like soda or can't have soda. Some people prefer tea, and that's completely cool. Be bougie with your tea. But I would say my favorite soda would be Pepsi, and my favorite drink of all time would just be water with like flavor packets in it, like things like IV fluid packets or Crystal Light packets. You know, those are my top two. Is water with flavor in it, or Pepsi for a soda. I hear that swapping to tea is good for you. And I kind of want to swap to tea, but I don't know. Tea just, to me, it just feels so bland and flavorless. And I guess that's kind of the appeal, is that it's very light hints of flavor, but I don't know. Maybe I'm just brewing it wrong. Because I boil the water. I boil the water first in a kettle. And then I fucking put the tea bags in the go away. I put the tea bags in, and I, you know, bounce it around, and I put some sugar in, or not sugar, but like honey in it. That's what I do for the teas that I brew. And I just wonder, like, is tea really that good, like, for me? Like, is it really that good for me? Damn, that was a quick shower. That was a lightning fast shower. No problem, though. You're good for being silent, honestly. I've just been a bit silent myself. Been trying to just do some stuff. Oh my god, there's so many skeletons. Yeah. But no, I love taking showers. I love taking long showers because it lets me relax and just like calm my body down, you know? I was asking like what's everyone's favorite drink? Yeah. I've been just... Yeah. I don't know what to say right now. I'm kind of slowing down a bit. I'm less amped, you know? Plus, it's nice to just listen to the ambient soundtrack. Super nice. Yeah. I agree. The ambiance is nice. I do. I do like lo-fi music. I do, originally, when I started doing this, I would always put on lo-fi. But once I heard, the Retrovex Ambient soundtrack, I was like, okay, this is better for, like, more of a chill talking. Like, obviously I get, like, exaggerated and I talk a lot, but I think the vibe I bring to the table is chill, and I want the music to replicate that. And this ambient soundtrack feels more, chill than lo-fi. Lo-fi is good. It's definitely chill, but I feel like this ambient soundtrack is more for the things that I plan to do. Oh my gosh. Oh my lord. Sweet Jesus. Okay, I need to sleep. Oh my Jesus. There's the bunker I made. sleeping through the night. Alright. It's daytime. I'm going to drop off all this crap. And I guess it's time to drink. Let's go. Something about it makes me feel calm and relaxed. I mean, that's how I feel about Crimson. That's why I hold a red flower. Okay, they're coming from the northwest. Fuck off, skeleton. Oh my god. Pillager is coming from this direction. Ooh. Oh my god. Get away. Sweet Jesus. Coming from the north. Okay. Okay. Get away. Ah, fuck. Damn. Get away from me. Oh my god. Dude, these Vexes, bro. Literally spawn camping. These Vexes, bro, they're spawn camping. Spawn camping the shit out of me. Off me. Ooh, fuck. Yeah, at least I got the items back. Oh my god, this is stressing me out. Oh my god. Jesus fucking Christ. I can't. I genuinely can't. Dude! Dude! Dude, this fucking... I popped a golden apple, an enchanted golden apple, and the Vexes were just reaming straight through me. Where's my horn? Where's my horn? Where's my horn? Where's my horn? Where the fuck is my... Ooh! Where's my horn? There's literally... Jesus Christ, dude. The Vexes are literally, like, taking all my health in one hit. And they're swarming. Literally, look at that! Look at that! Oh my fucking god! Oh my god. Look at that shit. And that's with iron... They do 5 hearts with iron armor. And they come in swarms. Like, dude, what is this bullshit? Oh my fucking god, dude. It's just Vexes, and they linger. They linger around. Like a bad habit, bro. I can't get my loot because it's always just like, yeah, Vex City, bro. Okay. I am getting inside a house. I am much safer away from the village than I am in it. Yeah, fuck you. I don't care if I die now. Ah, fuck. Jesus Christ, finally a victory. Oh my god. Jesus. GG's. Yeah, I... Fucking hell, dude. That raid was all over the place. Yeah, I lost the fucking horn. That's the cost. Which means I gotta go get the other horn. Or another horn. Which I don't even know how. So I'm kind of fucked. You're alone, bro? What do you mean? Elaborate. I don't know what you mean by that. By I'm alone. You alone. What do you mean? What is this a question? Is this a like what are we talking? Like, am I alone? No, I'm playing with a friend. I'm on my server. Are you calling me alone? Then like I don't know what to say. Like you're alone. Okay. Like, bro, what are we talking about? Why? Okay. Where the fuck is my horn? I'm sorry that you're alone. But you're welcome to chat with us. How dare I forget that? You know what? You're right. How dare I forget that I have my viewers? How dare I? You're right, soldier. Brother, anxiety, depression, feel me? I mean, I know what it's like to be depressed. I know what it's like to be anxious. I know all of these feelings. What are you trying to get at? Fucking goober. Where the fuck? I think it's gone. I genuinely think it's gone. That's so ass, dude. That's so fucking ass. Oh, where the... I'm... You should probably get a better look if you do this again, or nerf for Vex, or else you will. The problem is like, that was a tier 1 raid. Everything else is fine, but the Vexes. The Vexes do 5 hearts of damage with iron armor, And then if I fucking try to go get my loot back, too bad, because they're fucking spawn camping my fucking loot. And they do about, I think it was 7.5 hearts. I was left with 2.5. Like, I don't know what to do about that. I mean, we won, but like, fuck, at what cost? I lost all my EXP. I lost my goat horn. Like, I genuinely, like... And I don't think there's anything, like a data pack or something, that nerfs Vex. Yeah, they just fucking suck. Suck so bad. Okay. There's a snowy slopes that I have on my map. I'm gonna mark that. That X. And I'm gonna slash home my ass home. Well, there's the only way. And you know what they say? Get good scrub. Yeah, honestly, you know, I should have seen this coming. I should have seen this coming. I should have seen this coming. I was not expecting Cube to fucking join and teleport directly onto me. That threw me off really hard, but that's fine. That's great. I lost the goat horn. That's awesome. So great. I'm so happy that I lost something very good. Fucking hell. Fuck. Alright, I mean, I was hoping to do it solo, but that's just what my hope was. Well, I know where I need to go. I know where I need to go now. Oh, and it's nighttime. After seeing this, someone got lucky that person got there in time. I mean, yeah, but like, I was hoping to solo it. I did not want anyone else joining the fight. That's why it's just I wanted to fight that raid alone. That's my only thing, is that I wanted to fight it alone, and like, I knew I was gonna get my shit rocked, but I don't know, I'm not trying to sound ungrateful. I really am not. It's just, I'd rather it be solo run for that raid. Because I wanted to test, like, the goat horn and everything, and I mean, I did test it, but I don't know. I'm fine. I'm fine. Trust me, it's no big deal. It's a-okay. Everything's good. Just didn't want that to happen. I need a pickaxe, a minecart. Need to fill up this tank because, God, I'm stressed. Yeah, like, it's like, at the end of the day, it's not a big deal. I mean, how much more preparation could I do? I brought potions, I brought the goat horn, I brought diamond sword and crossbow and arrows. I don't know how much more I could have prepped. Maybe diamond gear, but I don't have the spare diamonds for that. I need to go to that snowy peaks. Because if I don't, I'm gonna be out of a goat horn. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, like, I might stream tomorrow and just try to get, like, netherite armor. Gonna have to fucking, God damn it, bro. Yeah. The problem with that is the Vexes. The Vexes is the problem. That is quite literally the problem. Is the Vexes. Why are you saying my bad? If you want, you can talk about endemiums, but you have nothing to apologize for. So don't feel sorry for yourself. Don't feel bad, you know? It is what it is. Like what genuinely. It is what it is. I've moved past it. It's fine. But yeah, no, as I was saying, the Vexes is the problem. The Vexes be really problematic. Tell me about it. Yeah, no, I feel heavy too. But genuinely, Cube, it's fine. I don't really care. I was just hoping to do it solo, and that's all it is. I just really was not expecting you to just instantly TPA to me. Or not even TPA, just TP to me. That's really all it is. Now I need more goat horns. I don't even know if, like, the... Maybe you should stretch. That's what I do. I mean, that's what I should do right now. Just do a bit of stretching. So I'll be right back. I'm going to do some stretches. Alright. You know what? You know what? I'm just gonna flash home. I have some things I need to take care of, so I'm gonna end stream. I'm gonna end stream. It was nice talking with you guys. I'll see you guys